Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a night that I promise you will not forget. We are exclusively in San Juan, Puerto Rico on your May 12th edition of Universe Mode. To any other women watching out there, happy Mother's Day, as we are going live for Unforgiven for the second time in a row here in Universe Mode history. As you see backstage gearing up right now is Roman Reigns, as he has a huge main event set for him later tonight in the King of the Ring finals, as he is going to be going against CM Punk for the vacant WWE Championship. And oh man, you see here Alpha Academy gearing up to support Chad Gable in his North American Championship match, as he is going to be going one-on-one with the fearsome Dijak, as that one has been definitely going on over the last couple of weeks right here in Universe Mode over on Friday nights when it comes to Mayhem. But ladies and gentlemen, what was promised to each and every single person, the opener, the beginner, the thing that everybody wants to see for the WWE World Championship, the most prestigious championship that was made back in season 2. It is going to be defended for the first time right here, right now tonight, as we are right here live for Unforgiven, and we are ready to go, and the championship will be on the line, and it's going to be damn good, as Jon Moxley goes one-on-one with Damian Priest. This one has instant classic written all over it, with a lot of confusion on the mind of the WWE Universe, as this became to be. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was supposed to be Finn Balor's championship opportunity, but as Damian Priest told the entire WWE Universe, the opportunity is now passed down to him. Ladies and gentlemen, as the crowd, 50% of the crowd is excited for Damian Priest, it seems the other 50% of the crowd is saying that Damian Priest sold out. What the hell could they mean by that? Did he sell out to the Judgment Day? Did he sell out to Finn Balor? Well, it doesn't matter what the universe thinks tonight. He is in this time, he is in his prime, and he is ready to go in this first ever championship opportunity that has been presented here tonight by Damian Priest, absolutely turning the Mayhem landscape on its head, taking no prisoners, doing what he has to do to dominate, and bringing the Judgment Day to an all-rise like the Godfather should do. Months ago, we seen Finn Balor say in the middle of the ring that if something was to happen to him, then Damian Priest, the problem solver, the Godfather, would take over. And that is what we are seeing here tonight. Oh man, oh man, oh man! Ladies and gentlemen, he is your World Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley. This is gonna be damn good, as this has been more personal between Priest and Moxley, as if any other rivalry here in Universe Mode when it comes down to the Judgment Day has been strictly Judgment Day versus that person. This one has taken more of a toll on Moxley and Priest and its spotlight, as ladies and gentlemen, Moxley has tried to stir the pot. He's tried to go at the Judgment Day at different angles, but over the last 8 weeks since coming out of WrestleMania, it has been no easy task holding that championship around his waist. Jon Moxley is going to be in for the absolute fight of his life here tonight, and he knows damn sure of it, as Moxley is in his prime and he is ready to go as well. And Moxley also knows what is at stake here tonight. We have never seen Jon Moxley put the championship on the line. It's going to be very interesting to see here tonight what goes down and how it goes down, as we know Moxley has been willing to be a fighting champion. We've seen him wrestle here in Universe Mode post-WrestleMania with that title around his waist. But the big question that I have on my mind, and probably what the entire WWE Universe has on their mind, is can Moxley get it done? You know, when comes a Judgment Day match, comes Judgment Day interference. I wouldn't put it past here tonight to know that somewhere lurking in the corner is Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough. And ladies and gentlemen, regardless on what goes down and how it goes down, it needs to go down, and it's happening right here tonight for the first time ever in Universe Mode history. We are seeing the big gold put on the line right here to open up a pay-per-view. And oh man, a lot of people look at the main event as the highlight, the spotlight, and although it does hold a prime spot in Universe Mode history, you can see here tonight the start of the crowd is definitely the hottest, as the crowd is still chanting to Damian Priest that he's sold out. Oh man. And the crowd loves them some Jon Moxley here tonight as he raises the championship above his head, knowing what needs to go down here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever here in Universe Mode history, we are seeing the world title being opened up. How will it go down? We'll see here tonight. You see on the shorts Jon Moxley supporting the Blackpool Combat Club, a recently new team redesigned from the Shield, led by Claudio Castagnoli over on Monday nights. And you see that Moxley still showing that, well, still showing that he supports the Blackpool Combat Club no matter where they go. And hopefully they're watching here tonight to see Moxley on this journey, as Moxley has, that's really been the story here in Universe Mode, as Moxley has kind of took more of a singles approach to this entire 2-month stretch here since WrestleMania. And wait a minute now, look at this. Has that chokehold in. Damian Priest knocking him out there, as we've never seen Damian Priest go one-on-one with Jon Moxley here in Universe Mode. This is a first time ever. Beautiful done there by Damian Priest. And if we just talk about the acceleration of Damian Priest, not only his character here in Universe Mode, but his in-ring wrestling ability. When it comes down to Damian Priest, he is always on his A game. Damian Priest is always on point. But when it also comes down to Damian Priest, Priest has something that a lot of WWE superstars don't have here in Universe Mode, and that's bounce back. Damian Priest is one of those guys who, once upon a time, he's just been known as a lackey, and since then, he's definitely excelled himself up here in Universe Mode. As look at that beautiful work there to the back of Jon Moxley, not playing any games with him here tonight, doing what he has to do. And you listen, when you talk about a guy like Damian Priest, a guy that doesn't get many opportunities like this, so he's definitely not going to want to make sure it squanders. And although the crowd may chant that he's sold out, you can definitely tell that the San Juan, Puerto Rico crowd is hyped up here tonight. One of the loudest crowds we've heard here in Universe Mode, just kind of off default here, as Damian Priest still in control in this one, dominating the champion. As if you haven't done so far, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more, as this is your second ever Unforgiven pay-per-view, as we are coming to you guys live from San Juan, Puerto Rico. And you definitely can tell that the San Juan crowd is in support of Damian Priest. And this is definitely going to be one of those odd crowds that are going to be in support of Priest. I wasn't expecting that. And oh, look at that now, stomping down. Beautiful splash there by Moxley, missing out. Definitely tangling Priest up, but not that much, as Priest picks up Moxley. Moxley inverts it down, makes me eat my words, and Moxley looking to stand on top in this one. And oh, Damian Priest hitting a bit of a gut check there to Jon Moxley, and Moxley, he's not going to let this one go unanswered, as this has been back and forth over the last couple of weeks here in Universe Mode. And we've seen 2 days ago over on Friday night the final face-to-face. It was a contract signing between Damian Priest and Jon Moxley, and both of them, before signing the contract, Moxley let him know that he is going to know the exact man that Damian Priest is going to know the kind of man that Moxley is, as these two men stepping into the ring here tonight. And Moxley is just unloading here in Universe Mode, as he has taken this World Championship title picture and just spin it on its entire head. I mean, elevating superstars that we never thought we'd even see here. As look at this, I didn't even realize, oh my God, I didn't even realize after all those strikes, after all those punches, that Damian Priest, he's busted open here tonight. Priest is busted wide open. And another DDT there by the World's Heavyweight Champion. The champion said he was going to make Damian Priest hurt, and he's making him bleed for damn sure. Priest is going to walk out of this one a different man, to say the least. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Talk about tenacity, talk about fight, because Damian Priest right now, blood all over him, not knowing where he's at or what the hell is going on. And a backbreaker there by the World Champion. Beautifully done by Jon Moxley, as Moxley has promised to take this championship to a different level, to bring the seriousness back that it once had. And he is doing exactly that right here tonight. Look at this, pulling back on those ligaments. And now, oh, big knees right into the back, I mean, talk about innovative to say the least. Jon Moxley bringing this championship picture to a different site here in Universe Mode. I feel like this is the hottest we've seen a crowd here. And oh man, once again, you see Moxley sees that blood. He's targeting that blood. He is going right after that blood. Damian Priest had that small pocket of opportunity and he missed it, as through the ropes goes the world champion. The champion goes through the ropes. He's fired up and he's ready to go as a bruised and busted open Godfather of the Judgment Day lays in his wake. As Moxley now pulling on the neck of Damian Priest, taking him down there. Beautiful work there by Jon Moxley. And Moxley now, what does he have in mind here for the challenger here tonight in San Juan, Puerto Rico? The crowd getting on their feet because they know what's to come as big kick there, but Priest moves him. And smartly done there by Damian Priest, going in the ring. Looks to hit him with a baseball slide, but Moxley moving his feet right out of the way, getting right back into the ring, but at no avail, as Damian Priest now looking to take over from this one. Big kicks there by Damian Priest, beautifully done. And what does Priest have in mind now? Look at this. Stretching back and pulling on those ligaments, using the ropes to his advantage. You see Damian Priest in a very desperate stage right now in this matchup. Now what does he have in mind here? Just taking Moxley down, and Moxley kicking him off there, not allowing him to do what he wants to do there, as Moxley now, big punches, big kicks there by him. Beautiful work there, bouncing right off of the ropes. Both men utilizing the ropes here tonight inside the squared circle. Spine buster into the cover. Is this one going to be it here? And no! As this crowd is fired up, and as fired up as they can be, as this one is an absolute sight to see. And man, and oh my God, as Priest is able to wipe some of the blood off of his face, but Moxley going right after him. Moxley saying, no, you're going to continue to bleed. You're going to continue to bleed until I tell you to stop bleeding. I don't think no amount of wiping away is going to be able to save Damian Priest here tonight, as he seemed like he's been able to wipe the blood from his eyes to see what's going on. But at no avail. Moxley just absolutely unloading the pay-per-view, truly living up to its name, as Moxley is truly unforgiven. Oh my goodness, look at this. Over and over and over again, staring at the WWE Universe, telling them that he will bleed. What the hell are we seeing here tonight? This is a straight massacre, and now you see from once the blood was dripping from the forehead, now it's running down the eyes and the nose of the Godfather of the Judgment Day. Moxley is absolutely uncensed here tonight at Unforgiven 2024, coming to you live from San Juan, Puerto Rico. And you see as Damian Priest now, Moxley tells him to hit him and make sure it counts, and he definitely did as he sat down the world champion. That might not have been smart there by Moxley, and Moxley moves right out of the way there. Beautiful splash there, cross body into the covers. This one going to be it here tonight, as Charles Robinson is your official here tonight for this World Heavyweight Championship match. Since bringing him into Universe Mode, he's definitely changed the game when it comes to refereeing, and we definitely want to make sure we got the best of the best. And you see Moxley making sure he continues this night of pain for Damian Priest. Senor Godfather is definitely in need of some reinforcements here tonight. He has told the Judgment Day time and time again that he has to do this himself. He has to win the title himself. And although he is attempting to do so, wait a minute, oh man, Damian Priest moving out of the way, moving him out of harm's way, as Damian Priest now looks to line him up for what Moxley had in store, as the crowd is definitely on fire for this one. And Priest with a Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Moxley laid out and looks absolutely dead, as we are seeing those old shades of the Archer of Infamy, as he is looking to wreak havoc. And no, Moxley says no, about to go off the ropes, and a big clothesline there. The world champion finding desperation moves to do whatever he can do. Big headbutt there, missed out the first time, tried to get him the second time, but this time Damian Priest. Priest with that devastating kick. 1, 2, no! Moxley not only kicks out, but he kicks out with a whole lot of passion and energy behind it, as Damian Priest This is not going to be good. Elbow strike right in the face, and a big clothesline there by the challenger. Moxley wanted a challenge. He wanted to change the landscape of the world title picture. I can definitely say it has changed here tonight after a beaten and busted open. And devastating, and a drop kick by Mox. No matter how bad it gets for this man here tonight, he is fighting like a champion should fight. I hate to steal the words from the Great White, but tonight feels like fight night. Moxley now, big sleeper looking to pass out the world champion. He doesn't want to tap out. He wants the champion to fade, and fade goes Priest. And no, wait a minute, Priest using everything in his body. Everything. What are we seeing here tonight by the Godfather of the Judgment Day, as his blood is spattered all over the ring, and he is still fighting here tonight? And I feel like no matter how loud I get, this crowd is going to be extremely even louder after me. As a big kick there once again to the face of the world champion. And Moxley doesn't know where he's at or what the hell is going on, but I promise you one thing and one thing only, Damian Priest does, through the ropes, and Moxley moved! Moxley played bait and moved out of the way right in the nick of time. Talk about wherewithal here tonight by the world's heavyweight champion. Up he goes, and what does he have in mind for him? Oh! Powerbomb on the apron and slams him in there. The champion is absolutely on fire in this one here tonight, as the challenger has definitely brought a challenge to him. No matter what's been going on, he's been fighting. The blood spattered all on the outside of the ring. Moxley now staring down Priest in a big headbutt, looking to wear the blood of the challenger here tonight. And you see Priest trying to survive here in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and looking to do so as he hits him with a big back elbow. What does he have in mind now? Looking to slow the pace of the match down. And look at this now. Beautiful work there by Damian Priest, slowing it down a little bit, putting Moxley in a maneuver so that way he can gain some time. He can gain a second, a breathing moment. And oh, wait, look at this. I eat my words here as Moxley had him well scouted, used the ropes to his advantage, and knocked his ass on his ass. As Moxley now looking to pull back on that arm here tonight at Unforgiven. Look at this. Robinson asking the question that everybody wants to know here tonight. Are you done? Will you tap out? As these men have been pushing the boundaries here tonight. And look at that as Damian Priest used a bit of his mixed martial art background to get out of the way. Looks to hit him with a clothesline. Moxley moves out of the way and now looking for a DDT. Spiking his head right on the mat. Priest moves out of the way, looks to use the ropes to his advantage as he hits him with a beautiful lariat. Right back to the outside, but this time it's Damian Priest that's in control of it. As this World Championship match here tonight is brought to you by Wrestlepluss here tonight. As we are looking to do it big all season 3 long. As look at this now, picking him up. What does Moxley have in mind now for the challenger? The world champion gets knocked on his face. And bouncing off of the ropes. Big knee. Knocking some more blood right off of the pavement. Big punt kick, and no. What the hell? Moxley said that's not enough. Moxley wants to revel in this glory here tonight. And oh, Damian Priest says no. Priest not allowing him to do it here tonight. What does he have in mind for him? Big time takedown, but now the ropes. The ropes just saved the champion. Or did they? As the Archer of Infamy lining up Priest for something big here tonight. Both men getting tangled up there. Priest catching him where he wants him. South of heaven. Priest can do it here tonight. Moxley raking him right into the eyes that are busted open. Big headbutt in the face. Priest doesn't know where he's at. Big headbutt in the stomach. More headbutts for the challenger here tonight. Moxley is unsensed, doesn't know where he's at or what's going on. But the challenger now, big sonic boom, once again, unloading, spamming here tonight. And now the champion looking to fight back. Big headbutts. This is an all-out brawl. Catches him, and a paradigm shift. 1, 2, Moxley does it! Moxley retains here tonight at Unforgiven as Moxley proves that he is ready to take that step as world champion. If you needed solidification, then tonight was that, as Jon Moxley, for the first time in his career, successfully defended the World's Heavyweight Championship since cashing in at WrestleMania. What a match! What a match indeed, as the flowers have definitely got to be given to the Godfather of the Judgment Day.
If you want a shot at the champ, you better make it count.
Well, Moxley telling the entire locker room, listen, if you want a shot at the champ, you better make it count. And what the hell? What the hell? Didn't this man get fired almost a year ago? Ladies and gentlemen, that is Big Bronson Reed. Oh my God. Bronson Reed was the man who was first held the Money in the Bank contract. He challenged Jon Moxley to a match at Raw Anniversary, but his contract then expired, and he left the company, then forfeiting, oh my God, the Money in the Bank, and Moxley winning it. You gotta think that Bronson Reed would be in this place if he never would have left, and sending a message with Eric Bischoff at his side. Tsunami! Reed making a statement here tonight to the world champion, and I know exactly what's on the mind of Big Bronson Reed. As Wrestlepluss continues to go big, to go international, in 3 weeks' time, we are going to the beach. Ladies and gentlemen, Raw and Mayhem will be going to the beach on June 3rd and 7th at the Bay Arena. The beautiful outdoor arena will be exclusively live to the Wrestlepluss YouTube channel as we are going to the beach in Germany, as that'll be the next time that we go international. But to focus in on what's coming next right here on Unforgiven, it is going to be a Women's Championship match between Asuka and Liv Morgan. As you see, they are backstage right now gearing up for what's to come. As if I take you guys a little bit back to how we got here, it was supposed to be a triple threat match between Asuka, Liv Morgan, and the woman herself, Katana Chance, after Katana Chance defeated Tiffany Stratton and earned an opportunity in this matchup, and it was Liv Morgan to attack Katana Chance over and over again, which put her out of this matchup. But it's turned Asuka into more of a vengeful opponent for Liv Morgan, as Asuka has been more wary on what Liv Morgan has been up to and what she is trying to do now. We finally see who is going to become the first ever Women's Continental Champion right here in Universe Mode. Will it be the sneaky and sly Liv Morgan, or will it be the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka? Find out right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back out here in San Juan, Puerto Rico, as the crowd has been waiting to get fired up all over again. And we are now in our second matchup of the evening, as we had one hell of an opener for the World Heavyweight Championship, and the championship matches do not stop here, as we need to crown a new Continental Women's Championship, a new championship design and custom idea brought to you by Wrestlepluss right here, as we had needed a championship for the Raw Women's Division right here on Raw ever since the draft. And since the draft, the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley has gone her way to the Mayhem roster, and she's done great things, as we'll see her wrestle later on tonight. But over on Raw, they have been finding their way, or they have been doing what they have to do. And here tonight, Asuka is one of the ones to step up here, as it was supposed to be a triple threat matchup as you guys seen over the recap before the matchup, and now turned into a one-on-one matchup, giving Asuka's focus that much more precision as she is going into this matchup ready, willing, and to do it, whatever the hell she has to do to walk away with the victory. As we've seen over the last couple of weeks, the tenacious attitude of Asuka. We've seen everything that she has to offer. We've seen, what she's been able to bring inside the square circle in the past, and now tonight we have an opportunity to see what she is going to do as she steps into the ring with Liv Morgan, a woman who has been on an absolute revenge tour, she said, a quest to find her own path here in Universe Mode, but to stamp her side plates on that new custom Women's World Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, this Continental title is going to be interesting to see how it's defended as it's brought over here to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and as Liv Morgan doing and dressing for the occasion as she is looking to rock her way to the arena. She is looking to win her first ever championship here in Universe Mode history, as Liv Morgan has had a bit of a past here in Universe Mode as the boos are raining down. Oh my God, the boos are raining down on Liv Morgan here tonight. Definitely not liked here by the WWE Universe as she took out Katana Chance a couple of weeks ago, as it was supposed to be Katana Chance in this matchup to make it a triple threat matchup for the Women's Continental Championship, as William Regal and Adam Pearce were looking to give the women more opportunities. And now you are seeing here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Women's Continental Championship. A damn beauty it is, as it is going to be defended right here tonight. Man, oh man, I am looking forward to this one. I am looking forward to this one. This one is going to be damn good, as damn good gets. Asuka ready with the face paint and all, and you know when she brings back that past of hers, that Stardom past, usually it doesn't end well for those that she lies in the ring with. And look at this now as Asuka goes for a big strike, but Liv Morgan moves out of the way. Inverted X Factor there by Morgan, as Morgan now bouncing off the ropes, looks to catch Asuka here in her midst. Beautifully done there, and oh, beautiful head scissors there by Liv Morgan, as Morgan again, like I said earlier, looking to crown herself as new Women's Continental Champion, and a way to do it as if she makes Asuka tap out here tonight. I want to thank each and every single one of you guys for watching this one. If you haven't done so far, definitely make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more, as we are on the road to 4,000 subscribers right here on the Wrestlepluss YouTube channel, and we have gone bigger and better than ever, as this is our second pay-per-view of the year that has gone international. First pay-per-view of 2K24 as we went to Montreal, Quebec, Canada for the, oh man, beautiful work there, as we went to Montreal, Quebec, Canada over for the No Way Out pay-per-view this past January, now all the way in May, coming to you guys live here from San Juan, Puerto Rico. And let's just talk about it for a second if we can. What a crowd it has been here tonight, and what a crowd it seems like it'll continue to be, as this is only the second match here of your 8-match card here tonight for your Unforgiven pay-per-view. And man, oh man, beautiful takedown there by Liv Morgan. Morgan, first time ever she's wrestling here in an Unforgiven event. Same with Asuka. Oh man, beautiful work there, taking her down on the outside. Now looking to scout her. Now looking to do what she has to do to turn the pace up a little bit in this matchup, and Liv off the top and missed out. Nobody home there by Liv Morgan, and now Asuka with a big strike to the face, laying out Liv Morgan right where she stands. Beautiful work there by the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, as Asuka isn't playing any games with Liv Morgan here tonight. Liv Morgan neither with Asuka, but oh man, Asuka takes her down there. Beautifully done there by Asuka, as Asuka's not playing any games with Liv Morgan here tonight. She is showing Liv Morgan that different side to her, that more dangerous side to her, showing Liv Morgan that she's not afraid to get her hands dirty. And all throughout the night, all throughout the months here in Universe Mode, we were definitely looking to see how Asuka was going to fare in this one here tonight. And we are seeing it be done, as now into the cover she goes. Is this one going to be it here tonight? And no. Man, oh man, what a maneuver, I mean, come on. What we are seeing get done here tonight is absolutely beautiful. Asuka and Liv Morgan in a spotlight that they are in at an Unforgiven pay-per-view. Not something that I definitely thought I'd say going into my 2024, but the way these two women have been able to elevate themselves here in their career it's been absolutely beautiful to watch, if I can't say so myself, as Liv Morgan now taking Asuka down, now looking to use those strikes to her advantage, and she is pressing down on that sternum. If you listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you cannot breathe, you cannot fight, and that is exactly what Liv Morgan is showing here tonight, as Morgan now, top risk, high risk as she went all the way to the top rope. Splash down there on Asuka and made sure it counted. As look at that now, looking to work on the leg there of the Empress. That tomorrow, you know, Asuka's good for that running hip strike, and if your legs are too wear down, it's going to be hard to run. And she is definitely making sure she does what she has to do here tonight, as Asuka's not playing any games with Liv Morgan. Neither is Morgan with Asuka. Beautiful takedown there by Asuka, or excuse me, by Liv Morgan, as Morgan has surprisingly been in control of this one here tonight. As, oh man, wait a minute, bouncing off the ropes again, now looking to do what she started this matchup off with, a little bit of a head scissors, spin her around, knocking her off her feet a little bit. And now, wait a minute, Liv now, bouncing right off of the ropes. What does she have in mind? Oh, it's over. New champion into the cover. No. Asuka finds a way. Asuka finds a way once again to kick out. Man, oh man, what we are seeing here tonight by Asuka is absolutely treacherous. It is beautiful to see as Asuka is on a revenge quest the same way Liv Morgan is. This women's division is vastly growing here on Raw, as it has a lot of superstars who haven't been featured in the past and who are showing and proving the opportunity right. As Liv Morgan, beautiful splash all the way to the outside to the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Asuka looking like there will be no tomorrow if Liv Morgan continues to do the damage that she is doing here tonight. As referee Charles Robinson asking for these two women to get back into the ring. Long night that he has going for him, and look at this now as Liv Morgan looking to turn the pace in this one. What does she have in mind here for, oh man, once again working away on those legs. Those same various leg strikes that seem to work so very well in the past. What does Liv Morgan have in mind? Of Oblivion into the cover! No! Asuka finds a way. Asuka finds a way with the San Juan, Puerto Rico crowd to their feet, and for damn good reason, as this is women's wrestling. And look at that now, beautiful work off of the rope there, looking to hit her with a step-up kick to the head. Asuka moves her out of the way there, not playing any games as the Empress of Tomorrow, looking to turn this one around as she needs to do so here tonight if she wants to walk away with the championship. Big hip attack there, surprising that she was able to get it in full effect, even though Liv Morgan has been doing all the damage to the knees. And as I say that, maybe she didn't, and maybe that's why Morgan was able to get back up. Beautiful roll, beautiful execution, placing herself right where Asuka was. And Liv Morgan once again. I mean, come on, talk about tenacity, talk about fight, talk about wherewithal. You can say it all here tonight. It's being shown by Liv Morgan, because Asuka is no easy opponent to sit down. And so far, she is being sat down through the ropes. Morgan not playing any games and has all of us at commentary on our feet for this one here tonight as Asuka moves her right out of the way. What does Asuka have in mind here? Looking to bring her right back. Oh! She's gonna say in the ring, but she's looking to use that ring apron there to her advantage, as she definitely did. And now Asuka a little bit in control here as, oh my god, knee strikes there by Asuka to Liv Morgan. This is definitely not looking good for the challenger here tonight, as both women seemingly the challenger for the vacant women's continental championship. And oh my god, Asuka just absolutely senseless here tonight, unloading on Liv Morgan like we've never seen this before. Oh my god, never seen this kind of fight here before by Asuka. A completely different side to Asuka, I can argue, that we are seeing here tonight, as the referee is on the count of 8. Now about to be on the count of 9, as this one is, oh man, Asuka made it back, or excuse me, Liv Morgan made it back in on the count of 9. Asuka showing off a bit too early. That might have not worked out too well for us. Liv Morgan looking to take control. This might have been the opening that she needed here tonight, as Liv Morgan, what does she have in mind? No, Asuka feeling the fight. Asuka not allowing her to continue to do what she wanted to do here tonight, as Asuka now, what does she have in mind? Bringing her off of the ropes, and a boo! Suplex landed her right on the back of the neck, and no! Only a 2 count as Liv Morgan finds it in her to sit Asuka down. Once again, she's been using this one in the back pocket all night. Head scissor takedown. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, this is a banger. As what does Liv Morgan have in mind now for Asuka? Asuka leaning over, thinking to herself what to do next. I feel like, if I can't say so myself, we've never seen Asuka in this much trouble here. As look at this now, Asuka, what does she have in mind here tonight? Asuka now bouncing right off of the ropes, or should I say using the ropes to our advantage. Very unorthodox style we are seeing here tonight by the Empress of Tomorrow. Into the cover, no. Wow, kick out at 1. Kick out at 1. And a knee strike by Asuka, as Asuka is now showing she is not playing any games here tonight. Asuka is not playing any games, to say the least. And a top rope splash by the Empress of Tomorrow. Oh my God, I mean, talk about dominance. Dominance being shown off at its finest. Now the consistent kicks by the former Stardom Women's Champion Asuka into the cover here tonight too. And no! Wow! What the hell are we seeing? Asuka is throwing literally everything that she has at Liv Morgan. And Morgan continues the fight. She continues to pull through here tonight. But now Liv Morgan with a bit of a guillotine. A guillotine. She been able to do it in the past, but she's not able to make her tap here tonight as Asuka no. Asuka moves Liv Morgan right out of the way. Now what does she have in mind? Crossface chicken wing. And as she turns it right in to the Asuka lock. Asuka lock locked in here tonight. Can we see a new Women's World Champion? New Women's Continental Champion? No. Oh man, Asuka almost seen that Women's Continental Championship in her limelight, but Liv Morgan was able to get her foot right under that rope as Morgan getting decimated and dominated. She looks absolutely out after that drill from the shoulder, spike in her face, right into the mat, and Asuka does it here tonight. Asuka with a very new, very different maneuver to put her opponent away here tonight. And the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, is your new Women's Continental Champion. Wow, wow, wow. What a match we just witnessed here tonight at Unforgiven, crowning Raw's exclusive Women's World Champion. And now Asuka can finally say that she is it. What a star for Asuka's rise. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the night continues to be one hell of a night when it comes down to professional wrestling, coming up next, we are going to be seeing a long-awaited tag team match for new world championships, new world tag team championships, as for the first time ever, we will be crowning new Mayhem world tag team champions. We are looking to figure out who it will be. Will it be the Heart and Soul DIY, or will it be Razor and Akam, the authors of Pain, as they have been leaving havoc and waking everybody around them? Every man, woman that have passed by them in the hallways have had the double take when it comes down to these two fierce giants. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at true Davids versus Goliaths here tonight as DIY goes against AOP for the tag team championships. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back out here and we are ready to go as the Unforgiven crowd has been a loud one, to say the least, here tonight. And man, oh man, we are getting up and we are gearing up here tonight, right now, for tag team action as we have to crown more champions here tonight. The final championship, or the second to last, I should say, championship that will be crowned here tonight, because as we've seen, Asuka has just became the new Women's Continental Champion, and now we have to find out who is going to become the new Mayhem World Tag Team Champions, as for the first time ever here in Universal history, they have put on the line here tonight, as they will be unveiled and revealed here tonight, as well they were revealed to the world, as they will be revealed in person, as they are finally custom-made titles ready to go. Before it was just an image, now they're actual belts that people are going to have to wear. Will it be Razor and Akam? If they have been destructive here on Mayhem, they have been dominant, and they have done everything in their power to really dominate the entire tag team division, to say the least. I mean, ever since the draft, ever since their names popped up in the draft, they have been just brutal. They have been taking no prisoners. They step into the ring and they get the job done every single time. Now the big question is, will they be able to do that here tonight, as they are going against a team that seen themselves in this kind of picture, real, a similar picture, I should say, just a couple of months ago back at WrestleMania, as it was DIY going against FTR and the Usos for the World Tag Team Championships. And now tonight they find themselves new opportunity, new brand, fresh brand, but the brand that they have always called themselves, the Heart and Soul. As ladies and gentlemen, it is Johnny Gargano Tommaso Ciampa of DIY. We have been waiting a very long time to see if they have what it takes, and tonight is the opportunity of their lives. Tonight they have one chance, one time to prove that they have it. Can they get the job done here tonight as they are going into their second ever tag team match here, or tag team championship match here in Universe Mode history, as their first one was back at WrestleMania Season 2. And now as they come into the new season for the first time ever here in 2K24, as we are live for Unforgiven. I mean, man, what a way it would break for DIY to, win these titles, win these championships in this type of environment with the crowd as ecstatic as they are. With tag team match, this isn't even the first tag team match of the night. And the fact that it is doing and sounding like this by the crowd here tonight for the new championships, the Mayhem World Tag Team Championships, as you see, they are beautifully made, as the Women's Continental Championship was beautifully designed and set piece, but those Mayhem Tag Team titles, man, I tell you, those things right there are a thing of beauty. They are huge to look at, and as Charles Robinson is now going into his third matchup here tonight, you can only imagine how tired he is. But ladies and gentlemen, we are wasting absolutely no time, as Johnny Gargano starting off here with Akam. And we're getting right into this. Who are going to be our new tag team champions? Let's find out right here, right now, as a beautiful Samoan drop there by Akam. Akam and Razor, they have been a dominant team. They have done everything in their power to stay on top and do what they have to do. And the big question that a lot of people have had on their mind, going into this pay-per-view is, what would be next for AOP if winning these championships, if not winning these championships, as AOP has just really, when it comes to their rise, their story has been very, very interesting. But once they get to that top, it's going to be very, very hard to find a team that can knock them off. But going against a veteran team like DIY here tonight, it's definitely going to do them wonders, as DIY took a little while to really get their footing here as the tag team here in Universe Mode, as they were in the Starcade. They definitely fought their ass off, as Razor looks to get taken down by Johnny Gargano, but with no effect. Back at Starcade, DIY definitely made a statement, making it all the way to the semifinals, then kind of falling off a bit, moving on to singles competition, and then slowly towards WrestleMania season, finding himself back in that tag team, going after those tag team championships, but then later getting cost along with FTR by Jacob Fatu. And look at that, second running Johnny Gargano's lower back right into the turnbuckle, as look at this, what does Razor have in mind? Bit of a fresh one we're seeing right here with Razor and Akam tying it up here, and oh man, Ciampa's in, Akam's in. This is looking like Mayhem 2 nights ago all over again, as this time Tommaso Ciampa looks to get the upper hand on Akam, as it was low 2 nights ago on Mayhem. These two men went one-on-one, and it was Tommaso Ciampa to lose to Akam. Akam gaining just a little bit more momentum coming into this one here tonight, and Tommaso Ciampa seems like he is back and he is ready to go. And oh man, Ciampa might have took a small loss on Mayhem to really preserve his strength here tonight. As look at this now, beautiful work there by Tommaso Ciampa, bringing Akam right into the corner. Beautiful work here by DIY. This is the tag team work that you want to see, and a slam there by Ciampa, and a beautiful work there by Gargano, bouncing right off of the ropes. You see, DIY, very unorthodox team to say the least. When they first came on the scene here in Universe Mode, it was Tommaso Ciampa protecting Johnny Gargano from the likes of Samoa Joe. Then it turned into more of a bodyguard situation, and as we later found out, these two men being best friends even behind the scenes of professional wrestling, and their friendship at least in Wrestlepluss has surely blossomed a little more from that starter point, as they've gone through all the trials, all the tribulations. But going against a team like this, I mean, you see the sheer size of AOP, the dominance by AOP. AOP when, oh my God, stepping into the ring when doing certain maneuvers, they're not simple maneuvers like any other maneuver would be. Is, oh man, beautiful work there by Razor, as looks to tag in Akam once again, looks to keep those tags fresh, keep them lucid, keep them variant. This is what you like to see also. Tag team wrestling getting done in tag team fashion. You don't want to see too much of one man going against the other man. You want to see all these guys get their hands dirty, and going into this 8-week lead up, we have been looking to see who's going to be the best of the best in the Mayhem tag team division, and these two teams slowly rank at the top, as we are putting together ranking systems for all the custom titles here in Universe Mode, and we're just looking to find a place for everybody right after this pay-per-view, as Unforgiven is coming to you guys live for the second time here in Universe Mode history. And look at this now, tag team work being put on display by the Authors of Pain. Oh man, spinning back elbow by Razor and Akam. That has got to be devastating. It's like getting hit by 2 buses. Just that instant compact right to your face. It's got to be bad. And look at this now as he gets him right up. What the hell does Razor have in mind for him, as Johnny Gargano Seems like he was running, but I feel like he was running more towards the ropes to get an upper hand. Maybe he can use them to his advantage now as, look at that! Beautifully done there by Razor. Razor not playing any games with Johnny Gargano here tonight. It seems like it's going to take a little bit more than heart and soul to get the job done here against the Authors of Pain. As they have been living up to their name, they have been living up to their mantra since making their debut here in Universe Mode Season 3. One of our newer teams here in Universe Mode, and definitely one of our most dominant, to say the least. Look at this now, beautiful tag here. One half of AOP, Akam now in the ring, ready to go, picking up Johnny Gargano like he's light work, like he's a fly caught right in the trap, and a beautiful takedown there, man, oh man, into the cover. Is this one going to be it? 2 and a no. Wow, for a second, I thought that was it. I thought that was all she wrote when it came down to DIY. DIY, man, going into this one, they've got to be bruised, battered. Egos have got to be crushed since WrestleMania, but they have seemed to find the positive within it. They won their matches leading into this one. They won the qualifying matches to become #1 contenders, and here they are. Same with AOP. The dominance being shown on display, and oh man, beautiful kick there as Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa of DIY defeated the OC to get here in this opportunity. Akam and Razor, the AOP, defeating the New Day in teams it was, and oh, double super kick by DIY. You see Ciampa going right after Razor there. Ciampa now through the ropes. Ciampa just needed a little bit of time to fire up, and Tommaso Ciampa has that fire up exactly where he needs it. He is putting all of that hard work to good use, and you see he's going right after the man who put him down 2 nights ago. As you see, wait a minute, oh, beautiful strike to the gut there by the by one half of AOP. Akam is right when it seems like Tommaso Ciampa was getting the upper hand. Akam just said no. He said no. He wanted absolutely none of it. Referee now on the count of 7. Tommaso Ciampa needs to get up to the... Oh, wait, maybe not. As Akam breaking the count here tonight, you see that the Authors of Pain definitely want to live up to their name, as they want to bring nothing but pain here tonight. They want to just bring nothing but complete and utter madness. As look at what we are seeing here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as Tommaso Ciampa now working his way back into the squared circle, as he is calling for Akam to get his ass right back into the ring, taunting away as Tommaso Ciampa's feeling a bit cocky. What is he looking for here tonight? And a beautiful face planting him right down into the ring as, oh man, Ciampa tried to grab Akam, but he tagged in Razor. Razor is the legal man of the ring, and Ciampa wasn't expecting it. And a Warriors press, no, Ciampa moves him out of the way into the cover. Is this one going to be it here? 1, 2, no, tag team champions, no. Wait a minute, Razor turns it around. Tommaso Ciampa turns it around, and no. Talk about the athleticism by Razor. A man his size should not be able to do maneuvers like that, and oh man, crushing the knee right into the face. I mean, my God, talk about doing things the way it needs to be done here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as now going into the cover. Is this one going to be it? No. No, 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 as look at this, tagging in Akam once again. If I'm Tommaso Ciampa, I'm getting my hands on a tag to Johnny Gargano, but Ciampa feeling it. Ciampa feeling the momentum, feeling like he can go a little bit more. What does Ciampa have in mind now is, oh my God, gets chopped down, and you see he's not letting go. Double chop there by Akam, and what does he have in mind now is Akam has just been absolutely crushing it here in this matchup. Crushed it on Friday, giving AOP the momentum that they needed going into this one. And now you see AOP thinking to himself about next steps as Tommaso Ciampa rolls out of the way, gets caught with a couple of slaps there to the chest. Belly to belly suplex there by Akam, now tagging in Razor. I said it before and I'll say it again. Listen, Johnny Gargano needs in on this match. If they want any chance of a victory, I'm tagging in Gargano. As look at this now. What is Akam? Akam telling Razor to do something big here. I don't think so. Big takedown into the cover now. Johnny Gargano being that life that Tommaso Ciampa needed. And you see the complete and utter confidence on the face of Razor here tonight. This is a massacre. Takes Tommaso Ciampa to the outside, now focuses attention here. Oh my God, look at this. battering and beating in the chest. Oh my goodness, AOP have definitely been watching their Sheamus clips as Ciampa realized what's going down, and a fire has lit under Ciampa, as one thing Ciampa hates is for people to put their hands on Johnny Gargano, but at no avail. Spine buster. Razor just dominating this one here tonight in a beautiful shoulder tackle there. This is absolutely insane, and what the hell? This is scary. This is just scary. Did you see the way that Razor just got up to the top? And wait, no. Right as Razor tries to call him, Ciampa psyched him out. Tagged in Gargano, but Gargano, no. Gargano falls short. Into the cover there, too, and no. Gargano stays alive for DIY here tonight. I guess there is heart and soul in the air, because DIY looks to bring those titles back to the States, looks to bring those titles to home, right to Mayhem. And wait a minute now, Ciampa is calling for Gargano to do something big, but Gargano doesn't know where he's at or what's going on. And if I know AOP, they're looking to get some swift tags in, as AOP member Akam shouting to Tommaso Ciampa that this is going to be the end of Gargano, when you see the disrespect. Absolute sheer and utter disrespect being shown on display by Razor and Akam, as AOP has shown nothing but disrespect since arriving on the scene here in Universe Mode. And now look at this. What could he be possibly lining him up for here tonight? What the hell is going on? Are we going to see that last chapter powerbomb in full effect? 1-0. Referees knocked down in the process. Razor gets Ciampa back to his side of the ring. Both of the legal men going at it. Looking to bring him to the corner. Johnny Gargano has no fight left. As you can definitely tell, the Mayhem crowd is here at Unforgiven. And this crowd is ecstatic. As look at this now. Picks him up. Oh man, brings him right into the, brings him into the rope. Both men getting caught up there, as once he had him in the corner, now once again has him in that corner again. Big shoulder, or excuse me, clothesline right into the corner. As wait a minute, Tommaso Ciampa wants his hands in this one. Tommaso Ciampa was sick and tired and not getting in this one, and he goes right after him. As look at this, beautiful Hurricane Rana there by Johnny Gargano. This might be what they need to turn this one around. Big kick there as Ciampa and Razor talking a lot of smack to each other, looking at each other down. And look at this now, big kick there. Big kick there by Akam, bouncing off as Razor takes out Ciampa. I was waiting for those guys to get their hands on each other. Akam and Razor absolutely brutal, absolutely dominant, and with every maneuver it is just said, it is written in chapters as, oh my God! Dropping him on his face! Gargano's out! 1, 2, 3! The Authors of Pain are your new Mayhem World Tag Team Champions! And they are as happy as ever, as there is a new chapter to be written in the division of Tag Team. Listen, Adam, I'm enjoying everything that you've been doing over here on Raw, but one thing needs to change, and it needs to change very fast. And that is that Chase U needs to be on top of everything going on when it comes down to Monday nights. So I'm here to ask you for a match. I couldn't reach you all week. I tried to reach you last week, but you were busy dealing with Asuka and Liv Morgan stuff. So I hope that I can get your attention now. All I want is a match tomorrow. Not a tag match, a singles match between me and whoever you decide. But I want to prove my worth. I want to prove my value. I want to prove that I belong here, and Chase University is the best university when it comes to Monday nights. Give me an opportunity, Adam. You know what, Andre? It's perfect that you came to me tonight, because I have the perfect opponent for you. Somebody that we just signed right here tonight, and he's actually in the crowd watching all the action. So why don't we cut to him, as he will be your opponent for tomorrow night on Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can only imagine who the hell that this man signed, as he said, oh my God! He said he's in the crowd, and ladies and gentlemen, whose house? If you don't know, whose house? who that is.
Whose house?
That is Swerve Strickland, and this time not a part of any takeover. He is here and he has signed here in Wrestlepluss as Swerve Strickland has arrived, and he is on the Monday Night Raw roster. What a pick for Adam Pearce. I mean, come on, it doesn't get any bigger than this, and it seems like tomorrow night he's going to be going one-on-one with Andre Chase. I mean, come on, and as we go and continue on the night for Unforgiven, the madness continues, as up next for the World Tag Team Championships, it'll be the Usos going one-on-one with the LWO. Who is going to be able to win this WrestleMania Season 1 rematch? Find out up next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we are looking to go 2 for 2 here tonight, it is back-to-back tag team action. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. We were back there. It was me, Willie, and Regal, and both general managers, and we were set to put on a different bout. But we were like, listen, the crowd seems like they're hot for tag team wrestling, so let's keep the ball rolling, and we agree that this should be absolutely up next at the Latino World Order. The LWO are here in full effect, as it is going to be Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, getting an absolute standing ovation by the San Juan, Puerto Rico crowd here tonight. Man, oh man, this is going to be good. The LWO hasn't been this loved in quite some time here in Universe Mode, and you can believe it if you can. But this match is a WrestleMania Season 1 rematch, as it was the LWO walking into that pay-per-view with the World Tag Team Championships, and it was the Usos walking in as the challengers, defeating the undefeated LWO, and then going on their longest reigning championship streak. And now, as they are in on their 3rd reign since winning the championships back at WrestleMania, they have started a fight with the people of their past, and that seems to be Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, Rey Mysterio, and Santos Escobar, ladies and gentlemen, as they are representing for the tribal chief here tonight, as Roman was giving the Usos a bit of a pep talk in the earlier ons in the beginning of the show. He was basically letting them know, listen, I don't care how it happens, I don't care how you do it, I'm sending you out there with Jacob. Get the job done. The Bloodline has been absolutely on top of their game since winning the championships back, and over the last couple of weeks it's been a big question on everybody's mind is how Jey Uso really feels in the mind of the Bloodline. It seems like he's been real pull-backy on a lot of the maneuvers that he's done. He was the one to get the pin at WrestleMania with a lot of conflictedness on his mind, and every time Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso are around in a non-wrestling capacity, Jey Uso isn't quite there. Roman Reigns realized it, and he wasn't a big fan of it. Roman Reigns didn't appreciate the fact that Jey Uso wasn't around for Bloodline business. He didn't appreciate the fact that he didn't show up for Bloodline business, but they have seemingly squashed the beef a couple of weeks ago at least for this war with the LWO. Roman asked them to put everything to aside just for tonight, just for the pay-per-view, and Jey agreed, but he agreed that he's only doing this for Jimmy Uso. The equation has definitely changed in the Bloodline. The situation and how the Bloodline presents itself has definitely changed, as tonight, for the first time ever in Universe Mode history, the Bloodline have a chance to win all of their matches for the first time since last year, Unforgiven, as this is only one of 2 Bloodline matches you will see here tonight, as Roman Reigns is in your King of the Ring finals, and he will be going one-on-one with CM Punk. But tonight, right here, right now, we are looking at a WrestleMania Season 1 rematch. And to people who were around for it, the nostalgia's got to be hitting right now. But for the new fans who are here, you are about to be in for an absolute treat. Jacob Fatu standing strong with the Usos, as the Usos give up the titles. Will it be for a short time, or will it be for a long time? Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Robinson pulling 404 here tonight. Good job by him. Absolutely killing it, as it will be Joaquin Wilde starting it off here tonight with Jey Uso. And let's get right into the nitty-gritty as, oh, beautiful takedown, or not takedown, a punch to the face there, and look at that! To start us off early, Joaquin Wilde with a Frankensteiner to Jey Uso. Big splash there by Wilde. This match is definitely going to be as hard-hitting comes. I'm going to let that be known right off the bat. These teams have too much chemistry to not go at each other the way they need to. As look at this now, what is Joaquin Wilde have in mind here for Jey Uso, as Jey Uso, you can argue, has been more the good guy in this situation, as he stood tall when it comes down to the LWO. When it comes down to the group attacks, he's kind of trying to stay out of it. And into the cover now is Joaquin Wilde. Could we see new champions earlier on? As no. Jey Uso taps out the in-ring eye crew. The veteranism, by Jey Uso is definitely going to be showing off on display. Is beautiful DDT there by Joaquin Wilde. Wilde is good for coming into the matches hot and heavy. And another splash there. No cover, not another cover in this one. As you see, the LWO came here in universe mode as a collective few. They came here in universe mode ready to go and ready to do any and everything that it takes to walk away with the victory. Beautiful Irish whip there as Jey Uso goes off the ropes and now gets taken down there with an arm drag. Jey Uso not looking too good going into this one here tonight, as it was a couple of weeks ago that Jey Uso went one-on-one with one of the members of the LWO and walked away with the victory. And oh man, look at that now as Jimmy Uso watching this one on. You see now tagging in Cruz del Toro. What does Del Toro have in mind here? Beautiful work there. Double back body drop. The LWO definitely putting up a fight here tonight. Definitely different shades of WrestleMania as the Usos stayed in control of that one. And look at this now as Cruz del Toro taking flight. But that little distraction taking out Jimmy might have costed him, as Jey Uso getting back into the ring, stepping back off, psyched out Cruz del Toro. And now looking at Joaquin Wilde, as Wilde now bringing Jey Uso back into the fray. This is exactly what the LWO need, that numbers game, that advantage right there. I don't know how much of an advantage that I truly call it, because Jacob Fatu might be two people in one. As, oh, big kick there, moved out of the way there by one half of the tag team champions. What does Jey have in mind here as he gets hit with Hurricane Rana there by Cruz del Toro? Del Toro is absolutely fired up, and he has been on his game, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes down to Cruz del Toro. He is somebody to talk about in every LWO tag team matchup. As look at this, talking a lot of smack to Jey Uso. Jey Uso not a fan of the smack talk here tonight as he shoves him away. Beautifully done there by Jey. And oh, headbutt there. Last thing you ever want to do in your career is headbutt a Samoan. I've said it once many times, and I'll say it again. Wow. Wow. That was vertical. That was standing up. How the hell did he do that? As Jey Uso has had absolutely enough. And super kick. Now he is in his element. He is ready to go as this is the first time we're seeing Jimmy in this one. And Jimmy's more of the hard-hitting superstar versus Jey. As, oh man, Jey looks to hit him with something big there. Jimmy says no. Or excuse me, Jey looks to watch on as Jimmy says no to Cruz del Toro. Into the cover here. Looks to retain the championship very, very quick. As the members of the LWO, co-captains Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio are hyping up the crowd here tonight as they are trying to get the crowd into this one. As fun fact, it was last year that Santos Escobar went one-on-one with Rey Mysterio to decide who would be the leader of the LWO. Talk about the strength and the adversity that they had to go through from then. But as you see, still at no avail. The LWO finding a way to kick out of this one. Now what is, Jimmy Uso looking to turn up in this one here tonight as he is going off on all cylinders when it comes down to the LWO, as it was Jimmy Uso who, quite frankly, started this whole thing when it came down to the LWO and all these guys. You know, these randomly backstage one day, you know, Rey Mysterio's minding his business, called over Jey Uso and super kicked him. Like it was so random as random comes, but obviously the LWO weren't going to take that sitting down. But the Usos, or I should say just Jimmy and the Bloodline, that's kind of what they've been all about over the last couple of months here in Universe Mode, just being bullies. Any and everybody that they can bully, they will. As now tagging in Jey Uso. Jey, as fair as he is when not wrestling, when defending those championships, he does what he has to do, to say the least, as he gets taken down there by Joaquin Wilde. Wilde not allowing this one to go any further, not allowing the LWO to sit down any further, as gets caught up there by Jey Uso. Jey Uso gets caught though! Rolling through and making it look damn good here tonight. as Jey Uso has more in store here for one half of the LWO. Oh man, oh man. Boom! Making that one count and making it look good. As look at this now, bouncing him off and a big power slam there by Jey. Jey with a huge power slam to Joaquin Wilde. Showing to him here tonight that he is willing to do any and everything to not only defend the tag team championships, but to defend the name of the Usos. As look at this now, turning it around, looking to make me eat my words. Joaquin Wilde looking to turn this one away on Jey. Jey saying no. Both men all over the attack here tonight. As Jey looking to tag in Jimmy, and you can't blame him. You cannot blame him. Listen, that is the go-to. That is exactly what I would do. Match is getting a little heated. You're getting a little tired. Tag your tag team partner, and that's something that we just seen very, very well. When it came down to the last bout, and look at that. Man, oh man, rolling through again. That is absolutely a thing of beauty being shown on display by Joaquin Wilde. You know, Joaquin Wilde, I'd argue to call him the king of elevation. All right, this man definitely brings the people off their feet. He has no sense of gravity when going about his maneuvers. And look at that. Oh, man, moves out of the way there. Beautifully done there by Joaquin Wilde. Wilde now, what does he have in mind? And oh! Spinning through, knocking down one half of the tag team champions. As Wilde now, big splash there. And the LWO look like they are ready to clean house. And look at this, big splash there by Wilde. They are looking like they are ready to win back those titles that they lost over a year ago back at WrestleMania Season 1. As, oh, big uppercut there by Joaquin Wilde at no avail. No amount of hurt came the way of the right hand to the tribal chief, Jey Uso. And look at this now, Jey cleaning up a little bit, doing what he has to do. Oh, man. Beautifully done there by Jimmy Uso. And Uso now working on the arm. Putting up the ones to the sky and representing for the bloodline here tonight. As Roman Reigns gave him the pep talk, told them what needs to be done, and now they are doing exactly that. And look at this now, as Joaquin Wilde looking to turn this one around here. Head scissors, oh man. Making him fly and flap around as now Joaquin Wilde absolutely gearing up. And oh man, we knew this one was going to break down. Jacob Fatu saying he is about to end the LWO, and oh man, they got the right idea. They're about to jump him. As, oh wait, Jacob Fatu! Santos Escobar is just completely shocked as Fatu now picks up Rey Mysterio. And look at this bear hug here. Wait a minute, shaking out the cobwebs now with Santos Escobar going right after Jacob Fatu, dropping him down there, but look at that, he says no. And Fatu now sits down him. Wow. What the hell? No way! Absolutely no way! Oh man, it is! San Juan, Puerto Rico! It's bad! Buddy! The LWO has some friends here in Puerto Rico as Rey Mysterio must have made a call in the bloodline. The bloodline is going down here tonight. They just might lose those tag team championships. As look at this, Buddy and Fatu. I never thought I'd say that. And look at this, fighting back against the Samoan werewolf. Is Bad Bunny? Can bunnies fly? And they does another strike. No, not another strike. The bear hug here by Fatu. Jacob Fatu, oh my God. Squeezing the life out of him, now going back to the other side of the ring as he is looking to stare down Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. No. Oh my goodness, Bad Bunny, her on the outside. Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio trying to focus on the match and make sure he's okay. Fatu staring a hole because he knows. He knows. The Usos taking advantage of the distraction that was meant for them. That just shows you the in-ring IQ of the Usos. It shows you the tenacity of the Usos, and it shows you that nobody is on the level of the bloodline. The Usos did it. Can Roman do it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, in our next title match here tonight, it's damn sure personal, as Dijak is going to be going against Chad Gable for the North American Championship, as Gable won the championship back at WrestleMania in the Fatal 4-Way match to introduce the North American Championship. Chad Gable then won a six-pack match, then going after each and every member of the Alpha Academy and making sure that Chad Gable truly knows his name. Who is going to be able to walk away with the victory? Is Gable going to be able to pull off that Olympian strength, or will he truly feast his eyes on what Dijak has in store for him? Find out right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get into yet another championship match here tonight, as it has been an absolute hot streak to say the least here tonight in our Unforgiven pay-per-view, and what a pay-per-view it has been. Thank you so much if you stopped by. If you're checking it out on demand, thank you as well, as all the support means the world. And let's get into a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know this man, his name is Dijak. He is one of the most hard-hitting individuals to make his way over from wherever the hell he came from. Ever since arriving here on the scene, the Wrestlepluss, he has been absolutely nothing short than dominant, winning a six-man gauntlet match to get the opportunity to go against Chad Gable, then putting a chance of that opportunity on the line as he was going at it with Sheamus over the last couple of weeks, and decided to put that opportunity to go against Gable on the line. This Unforgiven opportunity, the championship opportunity, gambled with it and still walked away with the victory. Then a week later, setting his sights, his attentions known to the world champion, and attacking the Alpha Academy. Listen, when it comes to Dijak, he is a huge man, he is a fierce man, but one thing he is not is stupid. When stepping into the ring, this man is smart and calculated and knows exactly how to get the job done. And that's exactly what it seems like we are going to see here tonight. Is wow. Listen to this crowd here tonight. Are you ready, willing, and Gable? Well, let's find out, as Chad Gable is here, and he is here with a purpose. He is here with a vengeance, and he is willing to do any and everything to walk away with the victory here tonight. As Chad Gable, this will be his third championship defense since winning the title 2 months ago back at WrestleMania. Now walking into tonight, looking at a prime opportunity where he can put number 3 right on the mark for his career, his resume. Listen, he done defeated 3 other gentlemen to get the title opportunity. Then a night later, successfully defended it for the first time ever against Seth Rollins. And then later that week, in the second episode of the draft, went one-on-one with Roderick Strong. This man has been an absolute game changer, to say the least. When it comes down to Chad Gable, he has held this universe mode up, and he has done nothing short than best work with it. And he has brought the Alpha Academy to a point in their career where they are on an absolute uprise as well. As if you don't follow the careers of Alpha Academy, they recently introduced the Creed brothers to the mix, and Otis has been training them along with Chad Gable to make the next best thing in the tag team division, as Otis and Chad Gable are taking a step back from the division so Gable can focus on his singles championship here tonight. If you ask me, this is just the beginning of a very long Chad Gable North American Championship reign. As Gable, again, I said it before, and I have no problem saying it again, he has been nothing short than dominant here in Universe Mode. But tonight he is going against a completely different beast in the game, and Dijak, as Dijak is a dangerous opponent when stepping into the ring with anybody. The big question that I have on my mind, and I wonder if it can be answered here tonight, and that is Gable can even get into the mind of Dijak, as he goes right after the head. And look at that now, as Dijak not allowing Gable to continue to do what he wanted to do. Dijak is definitely not known for being anybody's punching bag here in the wrestling ring. And look at this now, as Dijak bringing Chad Gable to heights I didn't even know were possible inside the squared circle. And you see now Dijak once again using that size, using that strength, that dominance to his advantage, and it's definitely working out in his advantage, to say the least, as Gable gets hit with a massive knee strike to the face there by Dijak. Dijak now with a kick to the shoulder area, I want to say. as these men are absolutely destroying each other, and I didn't expect anything different if you ask me. I'm going to be completely honest with you. When going into this matchup, we knew exactly what these two men were willing to do to each other just off of the lead up alone. And look at this now as Gable continuing to have to play defense here tonight because Dijak's all over the attack, man. And I said he was going to be like this. When Dijak steps into the ring, he's like a general. He runs it like a goddamn captain. And look at that now as Dijak with a massive, just tearing the arm, putting it right into the mat. And as Chad Gable goes to the outside, Dijak looks to meet him, running right over the steps, grabs up Gable. What does he have in mind for him now? Up on the shoulders. This is not going to be good for the North American champion. Oh! What goes up has definitely got to go down, to say the least, but Dijak taking that one a bit too literal. As now bringing Chad Gable right back in the square circle. What does he have in mind for him now? Bouncing off of the ropes and a big splash there. As Chad Gable told Dijak tonight, he is going to get a sense of what it's like to be in the ring with the champion. And 2 days ago, Dijak told Gable, listen, you're going to have no choice but to feast your eyes at Unforgiven. And a beautiful takedown there by Gable as Gable looking to turn this one around, kicking Dijak right into the corner. And oh man, wait a minute, you see Chad Gable using the ropes there, using a little bit of unorthodox methods. Usually from a guy like Dijak, that's nothing, but from a guy like Gable, that's everything. Gable usually respects everything about the wrestling mat. He's very respectful to his opponent no matter what. Is Gable now big trouble here, bouncing him off of the rope here. Gable once again bouncing off of the rope. Dijak jumping up. Beautiful athleticism and a spinning kick there by Dijak. Dijak, man, an absolute monster for his size. I mean, you talk about a guy like Dijak, you talk about a guy who is willing to take the world by storm. And the way he has done it, getting brought in by the draft, winning the opportunity for the North American title. Splash by Dijak. 1, 2, no. Man. Right when we thought it was going to be it. Right when we thought that Dijak was going to put away Gable. Gable surprised the WWE Universe once again as another kick there by Dijak. And oh man, Gable does not look good if you ask me. As Gable now against the ropes, psyched him out there. Big stomp right into the face. Oh my God, now Dijak, come on Dijak. Dijak just unloading on Chad Gable here tonight. And Gable trying to move out of the way as, oh my God, Gable's busted open. Gable's busted wide open here tonight. And as he is screaming to the WWE Universe, trying to gain some more momentum. Bloody and all! Bloody and all! Suplexes to Dijak. This is what a champion does. Man, oh man. As the referee now going down for the count. Is it over? No. Dijak stays alive and goes to the outside. The referee begging Gable, here, let me wipe your face off. Gable says, no, give me a second, as he goes high risk. Gable going high risk, high reward for sure, here tonight at Unforgiven. And look at that. Driving the shoulder blade right into the right into the outside of the ring. Absolute dominance being shown on display by the North American champion here tonight, as Gable now is just taking the beating to Dijak on the outside. The referee's telling Gable, let me wipe your head off. He don't want it. He wants the smoke here tonight, and the smoke comes with Dijak. As he gets Dijak up to his feet now, what does he have in mind? Beautiful work there, bringing him to the other side of the ring. Beautiful elbow drop there by Gable, and Gable now picking up Dijak. Man, oh man, what does he have in store for Dijak here tonight as he brings him into the ring? He looks like he wants to give him a receipt. He wants to make him bleed just as much as Dijak made him bleed. And he gives a big old thank you to the crowd, as the San Juan, Puerto Rico crowd here tonight is absolutely living for this one. And Gable going airborne, gets him into the cover. No! Dijak stays alive. Somehow, some way, Dijak manages to stay alive in this one. And oh, Gable turning him around. The referee finally getting a chance to wipe the blood off of Chad Gable's face. And now Gable looking to use that amateur wrestling background to tighten up Dijak here tonight. Slow down the pace and think about next steps. Very smart there by Chad Gable, as Gable now looking to continue to put the pain on Dijak here tonight. It's almost like he's trying to make Dijak bleed the same way Dijak made Gable bleed, as Gable now brings Dijak against the ropes, bounces down low, ducks over. Beautiful work there by Gable, as Gable shocking the entire WWE Universe. And now Dijak looking to give some receipts back to the North American champion here tonight. Lines him up, big belly to belly, gets him. If it wasn't for the ropes, I think Gable would have went flying for sure. And now look at this, Gable getting an absolute mud hole stomped in him here tonight, as the referee was able to stop the bleeding, but the bruises are definitely going to stay for a while. Dijak now, feast your eyes. 1, 2, no! How the hell? Chad Gable is just a different kind of man. Gable is just a different kind of being, as Gable's getting up to his feet and Dijak runs through. Beautiful! Dijak doing any and all things here tonight to walk away with a victory, to take that North American Championship from one of the most beloved champions in Universe Mode history, in Chad Gable. As, oh man, Dijak takes down Gable. What does he have in mind again? Takes him down once again, as Chad Gable not looking too good in this one. And Gable now about to get brought back into the ring, but no, Dijak turns this one around. Gable going right back after Dijak. And wait, what the hell? What the hell? Those are the new Mayhem Tag Team Champions, AOP. And they just sent a bruised, broken, and battered Creed brothers out here. Why the hell they do that? Oh my goodness. Well, Gable's gonna have to focus on what's going on in the ring. Wait a minute. No, not like this. Hi! Justice! Dijak says, I always have a plan. Don't tell me. Is AOP with Dijak? Hi! Justice to new champ! Dijak just pissed off the entire WWE Universe, as he is your new North American champion. Talk about the war that the Creed brothers in the Alpha Academy face. Dijak is your new face of North America. Well, ladies and gentlemen, although it's been a long night, it's going to keep on going, because just as a reminder, inside your main event, it is King of the Ring Finals. It is going to be one of the biggest matches we have ever put together in Universe Mode and King of the Ring history. For the first time ever for the WWE Championship, we got to crown a champion. Will it be CM Punk or will it be Roman Reigns? Comment or comment down below, but also what's to come later tonight. For the Women's World Heavyweight Championship over on the Mayhem side, it'll be Becky Lynch finally getting that opportunity at the Nightmare Mommy, the creator of brutality herself, Rhea Ripley, after putting on a banger 2 weeks ago with Charlotte. How will she fare this week? We are going to find out later tonight. But coming up next, the entire world has been waiting for this dream matchup. It is AJ Styles. It is Bryan Danielson, the phenomenal one, versus the American Dragon. Two worlds colliding right here in Universe Mode for Friday night. We're taking it to tonight as they are going Unforgiven. But that's not all, as tomorrow we are going right to Monday Night Raw, and we will be hearing from the new Women's Continental Champion, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. And that is not all, ladies and gentlemen, as we also have an LA Knight Open Challenge, as LA Knight said a few weeks back he was going to put the title on the line against any and all. Who will it be? I don't know, but what I do know is that Swerve Strickland, he's back, but for the first time ever wrestling in Universe Mode under a full-time contract. It goes down tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back out here at Unforgiven. and what is not for a title, but is set to be one of your most important wrestling bouts that you will see in Universe Mode history. Bryan Danielson, as he makes his return to in-ring competition for the first time since the 2 weeks before WrestleMania, as he was injured by the phenomenal AJ Styles, as Styles took out Bryan for no reason but to prove a point that he is phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, the kind of match that we are about to witness here tonight is going to be talked about from years at a time when it comes down to Unforgiven and what it is able to do for superstars in their careers. And here tonight, Bryan Danielson looks to make his return to professional wrestling by getting revenge on the man who almost took him out of the game for good, in AJ Styles. This is a dream match in a lot of our minds, and rightfully so, as the Phenomenal One and Bryan Danielson are two men who are not too young in their career. But this is not the first time that they are facing here in Universe Mode. They did wrestle on Mayhem before, and now they find themselves on the show of shows in San Juan, Puerto Rico, as wow. The San Juan crowd definitely seems in tune with the Phenomenal One here tonight, as AJ Styles is getting a whole lot of love from the WWE Universe. Maybe it's just these guys over here in Puerto Rico, but for some of us that know the real story, AJ Styles is nothing but a sly guy. A guy who has taken the OC to do his bidding over the last couple of weeks, but it was Bryan Danielson to get the upper hand once again. As this has been one hell of an episode of Universe Mode, I want to thank each and every single one of you for stopping by, as we have a ton of crazy stuff coming out of this one here tonight. And this one right here is a dream match, to say the least. No championships, no #1 contenders, no opportunities in the near future for either men. This right here is a match strictly based on professional wrestling. This is about revenge. This is about points being proven. This is about proving who is the best, as the American Dragon steps up against the Phenomenal One right here, right now. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. I mean, listen to this crowd here tonight. International, to say the least. They're bringing a little flavor of everything here tonight. Oh my God. And the crowd chanting, "You're gonna get your fucking head kicked in." And that might be damn right here tonight, as this one is underway. Styles, man, he is not one to trifle with, and you see that being shown on display here tonight. But Bryan also coming back with a vengeance. If you ask me, ladies and gentlemen, this one is going to be very, very back and forth, as these two men faced almost 3 months ago in Universe Mode in just a regular expedition right here on the wrestling show. And two, is this one going to be a no? Because Danielson obviously has a lot to tune up, as he hasn't been in the ring in 2.5 months, almost 3. As Styles has had all the time in the world to perfect his craft. He hasn't wrestled very often here on Mayhem since the new draft has gone underway. That will change in the near future, as Styles does want to get some more dates in. But, you know, AJ Styles, you know, coming off of a huge WrestleMania matchup, that Fatal 4-Way took a lot out of a lot of guys. Still haven't seen from Samoa Joe. A lot of those guys are still around. They're just still recuperating from what a match that was. And, you know, hey, Styles has definitely still been on the forefront of it all, as you see, as a match here tonight, as Bryan goes right through the ropes trying to turn this one up in the early ons, and oh, big knee strike there. And I say turn it up, but this one was turned up from the very start. Since Bryan's career was almost ended, this one was turned up, and that is why this is so personal. If you didn't go back and see the story, if you didn't go back and check it out how it all went down, then I suggest you do, because it is very important. Bryan Danielson was set to give everybody an injury update on when he was going to return to Universe Mode, and got attacked in the hospital by AJ Styles. As look at this now, Bryan thought he was going to go for a high-risk, high-reward maneuver, but nah, this time he decided to taunt away to the WWE Universe, as he is telling everybody that he is simply better than AJ Styles. Now look at this now, grabbing him from the waistlock. Beautiful done there by Bryan Danielson. As Danielson now, what does he have in mind here by, or two dudes, said the Phenomenal One, as AJ Styles shrugging him off there. Beautiful gear by AJ Styles, custom made for the Unforgiven pay-per-view, if you guys know what I'm saying. Power driver by Styles off the rope. Beautiful moonsault, but somehow Bryan able to move out of the way. Beautifully done there by Bryan Danielson, as Danielson has been accompanying his former BCC partner and Jon Moxley, as Moxley and him haven't got much time to talk, but Bryan with those kicks now. Wait a minute, is he gonna hit that final one? He does. And AJ Styles shrugging out of the way, going right for the back of that neck, that surgically repaired neck. And as I was saying, Bryan here with his former BCC tag partner, still friending Jon Moxley, and surprising that Moxley hasn't been around to help him during this fight with the OC. But as it leads to the pay-per-view, as you see now, when it all comes down to it, it is Bryan Danielson and AJ Styles, no OC in sight. As Wade Bear of the general manager of Mayhem wanted to make sure that this one got done the right way. He wanted to make sure that everything that these two men were saying over the last couple of months, it got squared away right here tonight. And look at this now. AJ Styles, what does he have in mind here for Bryan Danielson? Up and down he goes. Danielson up to his feet, trying to find a vertical base. Big drop kick there by AJ Styles, but Danielson moving out of the way. Danielson now looking to get Bryan, looking to get Styles, or something big here as he, works away on the arm. The technical wrestling of Bryan Danielson needs to be studied, ladies and gentlemen, as now, beautifully done. Man, oh man, look at that, and look, wait, Bryan, what does he have in mind here for AJ Styles? Styles is a step-up kick there. Styles now rolling Bryan Danielson. Is he going to be able to put away, the American Dragon here tonight? Is the Phenomenal One, AJ Styles, showing that nobody wants none of what he has to bring to everybody. Look at this now, looking to make him tap out, looking to make Bryan Danielson tap, but I think Danielson was a little too close to the ropes, but he also found a way to get out of that one. Talk about ring awareness, ring IQ by Bryan Danielson. Hooks through with the head and everything. 1, 2, and no! That was surprising, as Bryan Danielson did just come back from getting that neck surgically repaired. And now Bryan Danielson and AJ Styles going at it here tonight in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And oh, wait a minute, Danielson getting hit again and again. And Bryan, big slap to the chest there by the Bryan. And Bryan again, the American Dragon, is going to strikes with the Phenomenal One. What a dream match this is indeed. Big slap to the chest. Styles with a slap of his own. Bryan with a slap of his own. Both these men throwing any and everything that they have at each other, doing whatever it takes, and Danielson lays him down with a kick. The only way Danielson knows how to do it. Those huge kicks there. And what is Danielson doing now? Looking to work away on those legs. And we do know Danielson to be a bit of a submission specialist in the squared circle, so it wouldn't surprise me if he tries to do any and everything here tonight to walk away with the victory. As look at this. Look at the, oh man, I hate my words, it's Bryan Danielson. I thought he was going to be in a bit of trouble there, but he seems like he is now, as Styles moving this one around, and oh my God. These men, oh my goodness. I mean, talk about killing each other here tonight. And Styles! Through the ropes goes Styles! What a match! What a match! What a match! As Styles showing the WWE Universe here tonight that he is simply phenomenal. Showing the WWE Universe here tonight that he can do any and everything the same way. I repeat, the same way Bryan can. As referee is now on the count of 6. Listen, if I'm the referee, I'm giving a little bit of leniency in this one, as this one has been going on for a little bit here. And these two men, I mean, I expected nothing less, as Danielson now hooking the arms back, dropping Styles. What a crowd here tonight. What a match we are seeing. Oh, wait a minute, the triangle by Bryan, but no. Styles gets his leg right under the rope, and that just ruined anything that Bryan had in store for him. As Bryan, very versatile, very creative when stepping into the squared circle. What does he have in mind here for Styles now? Big knee strike to the face off the top rope. Big kick there, but Styles moves out of the way. Step up kick there by the Phenomenal One. This is absolutely insane as AJ Styles now has him up to his feet. What does he have in mind for Bryan Danielson? Oh man, Danielson in the corner stuck like nobody's business, and you gotta think that this is weighing on Bryan Danielson, as Danielson hasn't been injured in his career since stepping in the ring with AJ Styles. Styles trying to go for a corner maneuver, but he's saying no. The Styles now top risk, while Bryan Danielson's right there. Not very smart, if you ask me, but Styles thought he was quick enough to do it. As AJ Styles gets sit down, excuse me, by Bryan Danielson here tonight into the cover. Is this one going to be at 1, 2, and no? AJ Styles once again, somehow, some way finds a way to kick out. Flying goat! Danielson doing whatever it takes. Whatever the hell it takes. Styles moves. Styles moves, but Danielson catches him now. Bounces him right across the ropes. Does it again, but Styles catches the ropes again. Styles knocked it off, but gets caught. 3 is the trifecta. Psycho knee for the win. Danielson wanted one Psycho knee, lined it up perfectly. Styles said no. Second time, Styles said no, but it was a Psycho knee out of nowhere. That's what caught AJ Styles. 3 back to back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a pit stop before the main event, and some of you might call it your co-main event, as we are going to see 2 Goliath women go at it in the ring, as not in their structure of body, but in structure of superstar and careers, as Becky Lynch is going to be going one-on-one with the 3-time Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley, right here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your co-main event for the Women's World Championship. Oh man, this is gonna be good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the man, Becky Lynch. I want to tell you, as she got here, she defeated 9 other superstars to get to this opportunity, as there was the 10 women Mayhem Battle Royale over the top rope. Man, oh man, that was crazy. And it was crazy, I tell you, as all the women in there winning their Celtic. Charlotte was in there, Blair Davenport was in there. When you talk about the amount of star power and rising stars that were in that matchup, it was insane. I definitely will go check it out if you haven't done so already. But as we are here in San Juan, Puerto Rico, live at Unforgiven, we are ready to go, as it is going to be the man, Becky Lynch, finally getting an opportunity at the Women's World Championship when she crossed paths with Rhea Ripley here tonight. This one is going to be damn good. It's going to be damn fun to see what these 2 women create in the ring together, as they haven't been in the ring with each other since the triple threat match back at Raw Old School with Mia Yim. And that was to decide who was going to face off against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. It was Rhea Ripley costing Becky Lynch that opportunity. Some people feel like that was Becky Lynch's pin when she hit that manhandle slam on Mia Yim. But it was Rhea Ripley who took the pin. It was Rhea Ripley who went on to WrestleMania. And as you see now, it was Rhea Ripley to win back the Women's World Championship. As tonight, she is going to be in for the absolute fight of her life, as she is going one-on-one with the man. 2 weeks ago, we seen a Survivor Series rematch when Rhea Ripley went one-on-one with Charlotte Flair. And what a match it was. It was a matchup that told a story months in the making. As, ladies and gentlemen, finally, the champion's defense is here. And oh, so damn good it looks. This is going to be an absolute banger, to say the least. Rhea Ripley willing to do whatever it takes to keep that championship around her waist. Some of you guys can understand why, some people don't. If you've seen the story of Rhea Ripley, I guess you can sympathize with it, as it was Unforgiven last year when Rhea Ripley went in as the challenger when she took on Shayna Baszler for the Women's World Championship in a ladder match. And what a matchup it was, as Baszler definitely got her rents due in that one. And that was really the rise of Rhea Ripley, as that was her second championship reign in Universe Mode history. Rhea Ripley has been absolutely on fire since arriving here on the scene in Universe Mode. And you see on her shorts repping Dominic Mysterio, as they have been embroiled in a bit of a love story over the past couple of months here in Universe Mode. When it comes to Rhea Ripley, Dominic always has her back. But here tonight, letting Mommy go out here and get the job done on her own. I guess that is her Mother's Day birthday present, if you will. As Becky Lynch is ready to go. And so is Rhea Ripley. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Nightmare versus the Last Kicker. It only goes down right here at Unforgiven. We have been waiting long and hard for this one. And finally, in your co-main event, Ripley taking one last look, or what could be one last look at that championship, as Becky Lynch has had this certain focus to her since arriving on the scene here in Universe Mode. She's been climbing a lot of ranks, going through a lot of wars, ending the faction known as Damage Control, and now stands on top of the ladder, as now she is finally going for the Women's World Championship. And here we go, and look at this, bringing her up and down she goes. Beautiful work there by Becky Lynch, already hooking her down, looking to put the work in the early ons of this one. I mean, listen, I don't blame her. I do not blame her. Becky Lynch understands the kind of competitor that Rhea Ripley is, understands that Rhea Ripley is one of the most hard-hitting superstars that you will ever see in the wrestling ring. So when it comes down to this woman, when it comes down to Becky Lynch, she's watched the tapes, she's studied Rhea Ripley, she knows what to do. The big question is, will she be able to execute here tonight when it comes down to actually being in the ring with Rhea Ripley versus just watching a couple tapes, as Becky Lynch seems like she has you know one foot in front of the other here tonight, as she is having Rhea Ripley's number. Beautiful takedown there by Becky Lynch, now kicking the back, as Rhea Ripley definitely has still got to be hurt after going against Becky Lynch's former best friend in Charlotte Flair, as it was once upon a time Flair, Charlotte, and Rhea Ripley who had a bit of a beef with Damage Control. And no matter how many times Damage Control will cost so many matches and destruct havoc in the women's division, Becky Lynch tried extending a hand to Rhea Ripley. She didn't want it. Charlotte tried doing it. She didn't want it. And that's what's kind of put these women in these title matches when they did. In this point in time, this is just Becky Lynch's opportunity. But in the past for Charlotte, it was a respect thing. Rhea Ripley does not respect anybody she steps into the ring with, and we're seeing exactly that here tonight, as Becky Lynch giving that a little bit back to her, as Rhea Ripley holding that arm there, and it's definitely got her hurt to say the least, as Ripley bringing her up and down. Beautiful work there by Rhea Ripley. Ripley absolutely on top of it here tonight, as she is just destroying Becky Lynch. And once again, suplex by Rhea Ripley. What does Ripley have in mind now? Ripley picking up Becky Lynch. Lynch thinking about, oh my God. As she picks up Becky Lynch, Lynch just gets taken right back down. And you gotta think, what the hell is going through the mind of Becky Lynch, as it was once Lynch that was on top of this matchup. Big punch there by Ripley, missed out the first time. This time, got her there. With a big old drop kick. Rolls to the outside, and she is definitely talking a whole hell of a lot of trash here tonight to the challenger and Becky Lynch. That is exactly what Judgment Day does. They get a little bit of an upside, they get a little bit of momentum going their way, and they revel in it. And that is exactly what we are seeing right here, right now in this one. As, oh man, once again, referee on the count of 3, but at what avail? Will it really even matter? And oh my God, takes her down once again. Absolutely devastating. And Lynch getting brought back up to her feet again. Is it for nothing as she goes right back to the inside of the ring? Beautifully done there. And what does she have in mind for her now is, wait a minute, Ripley, oh my God. Ripley using that size, the strength, the athleticism to her advantage here tonight. And Becky Lynch looks to make me eat my words as she's turning this one around. She is not and I repeat, is not allowing her to do what she wants to do to her here tonight. And oh, big kick there by Rhea Ripley. I might be eating my words here, as Ripley with a big strike, Lynch with a big strike, Ripley with a big strike. It's Lynch with one, but no, Ripley says no. Ripley says she is not allowing it, but now she has no choice. Both women firing away on all cylinders. You can definitely tell that this one's personal. This one isn't personal in regards of what these two women have gone through with each other, but personal in regards for the championship. Who has it? Who has it? Oh man, Rhea Ripley, man, right when she thought it was going to be over, Becky Lynch just found a way to kick out once again. Lynch now gets caught in a big old splash by the champion, and no. Finding a way to stay alive again, like we know the last kicker to do all so well. Ripley now lining her up. Riptide. 1, 2, no, what? She kicks. And as the crowd chants, women's wrestling, and for damn good reason. Oh my goodness. What we are seeing here tonight is nothing short than excellent. And look at this now. Wait a minute. Rhea Ripley tossing Becky Lynch by her neck. Oh my goodness. Absolutely brutal here tonight. And wait a minute. Oh my God, again. Again, just unloading, not allowing her to do anything she wants to do. And now the dislocked in. No. Becky Lynch with a disarm her variation, as it wasn't the original one, but it was a variation of the maneuver that she does oh so well here in Universe mode. As Lynch now brings down the Women World Champion here tonight. And what? Kick out at 1 by Rhea Ripley. And I think everybody's shocked at that one, as this has been one hell of a night for professional wrestling. But ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, gentlemen, Ripley and Lynch are continuing to be those forces, those dominant forces that they have extended themselves to be, as Lynch now off to the outside. This is not going to be good at all for Becky Lynch. Nobody home. Win high risk, no high reward, as Rhea Ripley didn't get any of it, but she still is the woman up to her feet sooner than Becky Lynch is that. That's got to be the important part, as look at this now. Rhea Ripley staring down on Becky Lynch, and now just, oh my God. Over and over and over again, just driving her head right into the skull of Becky Lynch. I mean, you want to talk about deranged, you want to talk about a lunatic. Let's look no further, ladies and gentlemen, because we're looking at her. But Becky Lynch now has an opportunity to absolutely change the game. Look at this now, backsplex. Backsplex by Becky Lynch. And Lynch now with a slap to the chest, a strike to the face, another strike to the face. Ripley with a strike. But that looks like it is just firing up Becky more and more. These two women tearing the absolute house down. And look at Becky Lynch taking her down. As Lynch is here for one reason, and one reason only, man. Handle slam. 2, no. Ripley kicks. Ripley kicks! How? How? Rhea Ripley has truly got to be the creator of brutality after that one here tonight, as Ripley has been doing any and everything, and the crowd is sold out and they want more. Oh my goodness, look at this now, Becky Lynch. Up and down goes the champ. 1, 2, what? At this point in time, these women, their gas tanks are on E. They are throwing any and everything at each other, whatever's left in the tank, at each other. This is about dominance. This is about the championship. And now you see Becky looking to make the Women's World Champion tap out, but no. Too much sweat, too much going on in the ring for any of it to stick. As Rhea Ripley now looking to get up to her feet. Lynch now takes her down off the outside. Senton to Rhea. Ripley is getting absolutely decimated here tonight in the squared circle by the man. And I never thought I'd say that. Becky Lynch thinking to herself about next steps, about what to do in this time. And look at this now as Ripley goes up. Lynch now with another manhandle. No. Twisted the arm for the manhandle slam, but Rhea Ripley said no, bouncing her off of the ropes and hitting her with a pitch-perfect drop kick as Rhea Ripley dusted her off like she's nothing, and now look at those close-handed strikes to the face over and over again. Just boom, 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 over and over and over again as Ripley now, oh my God, kick to the, oh my goodness, look at this. Kick to the arm multiple time after time after time. If you ask me, ladies and gentlemen, this one right here just might be all she wrote, because Rhea Ripley is on an absolute collision course here tonight. And look at that now, big kick into the midsection. Kicks, over kicks, over kicks, over kicks. She is just not playing here tonight. As Rhea Ripley is absolutely on one into the cover. Is this one gonna be it here? I got a good feeling it is, and it is. As Rhea Ripley and Lynch tonight have absolutely tore the house down. They took everything away from each other here tonight just for that championship, as this was a co-main event worth being the co-main event. This matchup not only tore the house down, but it made everybody in that Mayhem locker room step up, because after tonight on this Friday's episode of Mayhem, that is exactly what you'll have to do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is going to be for the WWE Championship. It's what we've been waiting for all goddamn night, as it is going to be CM Punk going one-on-one with the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back out here in the Unforgiven Zone, San Juan, Puerto Rico, as it's time for your main event. It is the best in the world, CM Punk. And tonight Punk shall be in for the fight of his life, because Punk is in the finals of the King of the Ring, defeating Will Ospreay, defeating LA Knight to get to this opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, so many names. Claudio Castagnoli, Adam Cole, Cody Rhodes, Will Ospreay, CM Punk, Roman Reigns. When it came down to the 2024 King of the Ring tournament, the names were only A-lister names. Every single one of the King of the Ring matches were part of the main events over the last 7 weeks of Universe Mode, with the final week 8 being the contract signing. And who was it? Well, it was CM Punk and Roman Reigns. This one right here is gonna tell a story, ladies and gentlemen. But for some of you who don't like the art of what goes down inside the ring of storytelling, let me lay down the blueprint. Since SummerSlam, Roman Reigns said he was going after the World Championship. And so many times in the past, things just kept getting in the way, time after time after time. But it was Roman Reigns beating Solo Sikoa at WrestleMania, adding Jacob Fatu to the bloodline, and now walking into this pay-per-view, Roman Reigns has been on top of his game. The only person to ever pin Roman Reigns in Universe Mode pay-per-view history is Jon Moxley. Mind you, the world champion on the other brand Since then, Roman Reigns has been absolutely unstoppable. There has been nobody that has been able to take down the Tribal Chief. Dent the armor? Yes, but take down? No. Roman Reigns has promised by the end of the year that the bloodline will be dripping in gold. And no matter how many matches that he had to do it, he did it. For the first time ever in King of the Ring history, Roman Reigns and Claudio Castagnoli ended in a draw and then had a rematch going overtime in your main event. Then Roman Reigns went on to the semifinals, took on Adam Cole, and what a matchup that was, as Adam Cole and Roman Reigns absolutely tore the house down. But it was Adam Cole to walk away scathed. It was Adam Cole to walk away bruised, battered, and beaten, because Roman Reigns took him out with a straight up spear and punched his ticket to the finals. And over almost a week ago, 6 days ago on Raw, when we had the contract signing, Roman Reigns went in to that contract signing focused. Roman Reigns and CM Punk got personal. They got physical, as both men understood what it took to be world champion, because they've done it in the past in their own prospective careers outside of Wrestlepluss. But when coming about Wrestlepluss, when talking about this series, they have never done it. The job has never got done by either one of these men. Roman Reigns has had so many times in his career where he had a long rise to the top and then it all came crumbling down. Will tonight be the same case, or will the best in the world, CM Punk, fall after showing this entire tournament that old dog has so much more fight left in him? CM Punk has been in a tournament with guys half his age. Punk is in this tournament with guys like Roman, who is in his prime, and CM Punk has still persevered. Punk stopped the very gravy train known as LA Knight to get to these finals. CM Punk knows what it takes to be in the main event, but does he know what it takes to be a champion in Wrestlepluss? That's what we're gonna have to find out, as Roman Reigns has also, in our 3-season-long Universe Mode, has never held a championship in Universe Mode history. Roman Reigns signaling to the WWE Universe what he wants tonight, signaling what it's gonna look like if the title is able to get in his hands. And if you ask me, with Jacob Fatu out here playing a part that he did earlier tonight, and Paul Heyman out here, let's just say things don't look too good for the best in the world, CM Punk. But if this one is straight up one-on-one madness, if this one is straight and fair, then this one is set to be a damn good banger. Man, oh man, I'm just ready to get into it. I'm excited. We got a nice classic main event for you guys right here tonight for the WWE Championship, as this is the first time that the WWE Championship will be on the line here in Universe Mode since Fastlane Season 1, as we dissolved the championship to start WrestleMania Season 1, and Cody Rhodes became your first ever World Heavyweight Champion, as that was the prize that him and Kevin were fighting for. And now here tonight, we are looking to crown our second ever WWE Champion. Owens holds the first record. Who will hold this second one? We are going to find out as Roman Reigns and CM Punk. This one is underway, and look at this now with CM Punk feeling the momentum already and early on to this one. And oh, big knee strike to the face. Punk understanding that he can give Roman Reigns absolutely no room to breathe. Understanding that when it comes down to Roman Reigns, not only can there be no room to breathe, but there has to be nothing but just maximum efforts being thrown his way. As look at this now, Roman trying to go for that classic neck breaker, but Punk reverses. Hits one of his own, beautifully done there by Punk. You could definitely tell Punk was watching the tapes of the Tribal Chief. And oh my God, as CM Punk has had an exciting week here in Universe Mode, having a contract signing, then WWE 2K announcing that Punk's official DLC will be coming to the game May 15th, and only a couple of days time here in Universe Mode. Punk is absolutely on top of the world here in Universe Mode, as he has a lot to look forward to. And imagine him becoming WWE Champion to add on to that. Come on, you get your own character in a video game, you get to become World Champion. If you ask me, that is a damn good week, to definitely say the least. And on top of winning the championship here tonight, the winner of this match will be 2024's King of the Ring 2-0. As this year's King of the Ring prize is the WWE Championship, as next year it'll go back to its normal format in being a tournament for an opportunity at a World Championship. And now we can say at a World Championship, since there isn't specifically one. And you see CM Punk mocking the bloodline here tonight, as Jacob Fatu looks angry, especially after what went down earlier tonight in that tag team matchup, as Fatu and Bunny got into it a little bit. But you see Jacob Fatu now definitely hears me talking about him, going right after that turnbuckle. And if CM Punk's smart, he can use it to his advantage. But wait a minute, Roman Reigns, oh my God. Reigns uses it right to his advantage. The sternum of CM Punk getting caught by that straight metal and rope. No padding necessary. And wait a minute, Punk now looks a little bit dazed as Uranagi by Roman. Roman with a Uranagi, finding himself in the main event of a pay-per-view for the first time ever in his career here in Universe Mode. And wait a minute, what does Roman have in mind now? Picking up CM Punk, and Punk now in absolute trouble, getting brought on the shoulders of the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Oh my God! Roman Reigns dumping CM Punk to the outside. And what does he have in mind for him now, as Punk getting up to his feet? Reigns airborne, Tribal Chief! The Tribal Chief going airborne is nothing that I'd ever think I'd say I see in Universe Mode history, as Roman Reigns not playing any games with CM Punk here tonight. Beautiful work there by Roman Reigns, knocking CM Punk down and bringing him to a more far side to the ring. If you ask me, that is very, very smart by Roman Reigns. Reigns making sure that he keeps his distance from Punk, making sure that there is no room for sly behavior, as Punk now brings him right back into the square circle. Beautifully done there. And if you haven't done so far, I want to make sure each and every single one of you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more, as we are looking to do better in numbers, better in likes, better in everything than last year's pay-per-view. As now into the cover, no. Man, oh man, it's going to be a tall task, as Unforgiven is sitting at our one of our best pay-per-views here in Universe Mode. Unforgiven 2023 is our 4th best pay-per-view here in Universe Mode history. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see who and how they can top it. As look at this now. Wait a minute. CM Punk with a big Irish whip to Roman Reigns. What does he have in mind for him now? Ooh, definitely not playing with him, but neither the Tribal Chief and Roman. Roman goes down as CM Punk with a step-up kick, staring down Jacob Fatu, and he is not impressed with Fatu here tonight. And you can't blame him, as CM Punk now with a big knee strike into the head of Roman Reigns. Reigns not playing any games with CM Punk, but neither is Punk is to Roman Reigns, as Jacob Fatu and Paul Heyman staring on, making sure that everything that goes down clean. And Fatu's not going to allow anything too bad to go down, as Reigns gets suplexed right to the outside of the ring. CM Punk absolutely on one here tonight, and doing any and everything in his wherewithal, in his being, to walk away with the victory here tonight. As Roman looking like he is perfectly fine with taking a count-out victory here tonight. Referee on the count of 9 though, and CM Punk gets back into the ring. This was a lose-lose situation. Roman went into the ring on the count of 8, knew that Punk had to get back into the ring. There was no distracting Roman. Roman had his eyes locked right in on CM Punk. It was either you get counted out or you get slammed by Roman. And it seems like Punk took the latter. As you see, look at this now. Roman Reigns' continuous dominance we are seeing on display here tonight, as Reigns showing off to the WWE Universe and making his way right back into the square circle. And whoa, man, early in this matchup, guillotine by Roman. Is Roman going to make Punk tap out in the early odds of this matchup here tonight? Guillotine by Roman, and no. Right when you think it's over, they just surprise you more and more, as Roman Reigns isn't playing any games here tonight with the best in the world, CM Punk. But the same case can be said here tonight for Punk, and oh my God, Punk not playing any games here tonight, as he is as focused as ever. And look at that, the focus is back. A man once bullied by the Tribal Chief, and now getting his. Now getting his, to say the least, as look at this. CM Punk with a couple of more strikes. Roman Reigns, man, listen, if I'm Roman, I'm going back to the drawing board, because when CM Punk is in this kind of limelight, when he is in this kind of way, he is ready to go. And oh, look at that. Punk now lining up Roman. Could this be the beginning of the end? Up on the shoulders. Go to sleep. 1, 2, no. Roman kicks. Roman kicks. Fight forever. Indeed. Killing each other for the WWE Championship. Killing each other to call themselves winner of the King of the Ring. And oh, Roman with an absolute devastating punch to the face, as you see the bruises around the eyes of Roman Reigns is swelling up after that GTS and oh. CM Punk looked like he wanted to hit a bit of a submission there to Roman Reigns, but Reigns wasn't going down for that one, as Reigns now big trouble here. Big kick there to the arms there. And look at this now, CM Punk. Punk now playing defense where Roman was once playing, and now Roman looking to give out a whole lot of offense here as somebody just slid a chair into the ring. Not sure if it was Jacob Fatu or Paul Heyman. Sit out powerbomb. Charles Robinson doing his job damn good, bringing the chair to the outside of it. Look at this now. Deadlift powerbomb by the Tribal Chief. I just want to take nothing away from each one of these individuals, as this is a dream match to say the least. An absolute beauty to look at. And Roman putting the ones in the air for the bloodline here tonight. And oh man, beautiful. Oh, looked like he wanted to punch him there, but CM Punk wasn't allowing it, taking him to the outside of the ring. Beautiful work there by CM Punk. And now Punk is feeling all the momentum. Punk knows exactly what he wants to do. Going to the outside of the ring. This one might not look too good for the Tribal Chief. And oh, I hate my words. Reigns bringing Punk right into that steel post here tonight. And this unforgiving crowd here in San Juan, Puerto Rico has been absolutely on fire here tonight in support for this finals for the King of the Ring. And wait a minute, what does he have in mind now? Oh my God. Devastating strike to the face there by Roman Reigns. Reigns now back into the ring as the referee is on the count of 7. Count at 8 now, and Punk sliding back in the nick of time. Beautifully done there by CM Punk, as Punk is back in now, not playing any games. Beautiful head, or excuse me, beautiful work bringing him down into the corner. Now what does he have in mind for him? Outside he goes, off the ropes, catches him! That's what you want to see. Punk doing any and all. And now, through the ropes! A guy like CM Punk going right through the ropes here tonight to prove that he still got it. To prove that he can be WWE Champion. And oh man, Roman Reigns turning this one around, looking to make me eat my words here tonight. As Reigns looks like he has a whole hell of a lot of fight left as well. And no, man, this isn't going to be good. If you're Roman Reigns, if you're CM Punk, you want to lock in a certain way, and you can't do it like this. 2 and no. Man, oh man, I mean, you see the work getting put in by these two men. You see the effort being put in. You got to think. You got to think the tapes were watched. The training was done. Neither one of these men are going into this one underestimating their opponent. And when it comes to Roman Reigns, sometimes he has a bit of an arrogance to himself when he gets into the wrestling ring with his opponent. But here tonight, we're seeing a completely different Roman Reigns. We're seeing a completely focused Roman Reigns in the square circle. As look at this now, using the ropes to his advantage. Now, this is more vintage Roman than I'd like to say. As Roman Reigns, it was almost a year ago at this point that he turned his back on the WWE Universe. And oh, as he was joining the bloodline now a year later, the Tribal Chief of that same bloodline a year later, still following pursuit with one journey, with one goal, with one obstacle in mind, and that is win the World Championship. He promised to elevate those around him, and he's done that. He's brought Jacob Fatu to the WWE. Is this going to be it? No. He's brought Jacob Fatu to the WWE. In his personal opinion, he got rid of the cancer that was Solo Sikoa from the bloodline. And he got the titles back on the Usos. Now tonight, if he can do it, if he can win the titles, this will be a clean sweep for the bloodline here tonight. Oh man, look at that now as the referee was looking at Roman Reigns, then Jacob Fatu getting a kick there. And wait a minute, oh! The ref saying that Fatu has to go. Good thing we got Charles Robinson as he was hyped up all night and for damn good reason. He didn't see the attack, or maybe he did and he's given some leniency since this is the championship bout here tonight. But either way, he got rid of Jacob Fatu. And now he's telling Paul Heyman to watch himself as Heyman is, oh wait a minute. Okay, I thought Heyman was ejected as well, but Heyman backing off. Heyman saying he'll back off, and listen, that is very smart by Paul Heyman. You definitely don't want to distract Roman too much. Not having his support team out here will definitely do it to him. As Roman Reigns now, a couple of slaps to the chest. It's like Roman wants to put him through the table, but he's thinking twice about it as the referee is now on the count of 8. Roman now breaking the count, surprisingly. It's like Roman's teetering from making this one look dominant or just completely just depriving his opponent of oxygen. And oh my God, Punk bringing this one to the other side of the ring here tonight. Looking to turn this one around, looking to do what he has to do to Roman Reigns, as this is the first time these two men are stepping foot here in the square circle here tonight. As, oh man, what does Punk have in mind? Oh, bringing him back into the ring. Thought he was going to hit the steps, but he got him in the ring. And wait a minute, Punk now top rope. What does he have in mind here? From the heavens! No! Bow! Drop, but no! Robinson fixing the turnbuckle. He thought they were still on the outside. He thought they still had time. Charles, turn around. 2, no! Oh, we gotta call that luck. We gotta call that luck. Punk off the ropes and catching him. That right there has to be sheer and utter luck. And now Roman looking to turn this one around. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad. And Punk now trying to continue to bring the fight to Roman as Roman is doing the Punk. Both men doing any and everything that they can possibly do to each other to walk away with the victory. And oh, Roman kicking off Punk there. Beautifully done by the Tribal Chief. And Roman now looked like he wanted to line up for a spear, but Punk back up to his feet, and this is worse. This is worse. The guillotine. Roman has made so many men tap out to that maneuver in the past, and no. Let's go of it. I feel like Punk's a little too sweaty here tonight for Roman Reigns, and he couldn't really get the full grasp on him. That seems like, I personally feel like that's what that just was. But wait a minute now, Roman, lining him up. Spin, no! Went for the spear, Punk got the knee up! Punk got the knee up! Punk did it! GTS time! GTS! 1, 2, no! What? Punk say I'll do it again! And Roman, that kick out was all he needed! Oh God, no, not like this. Not like this. Punk back up to his feet. Roman running at Punk, no. Oh my God, Punk swiping him out of the way. Big kick to the face there. The Tribal Chief caught off guard. Both men are just having each other's numbers here tonight. And look at this. Punk wrenching back. Oh man, Roman got lucky with the ropes because that right there was looking like all she wrote here tonight. Punk is doing any and everything that he can do to Roman Reigns to walk away with the victory, to solidify himself as WWE Champion. And Punk takes down the Tribal Chief, lines him up for the go to sleep. And wait a minute, off the rope, go to sleep, power slam. Oh man, Punk definitely feeling a lot of power behind that one as Roman and Punk getting tangled up. And oh my God, Punk with a kick to the face of Roman. Roman kicking out Punk. Both men having an answer for everything here tonight. And now Roman sits him down with a standing pop-up clothesline. I mean, this is a thing of absolute beauty here tonight. And now what does Roman have in mind? What does Roman have in mind? What is he gonna do? Superplex! Reigns! He can do it! He can do it! If his eye is on the prize, no! Punk moving out of the way and now laughing in his face. And no, Roman not liking that at all. Punk saying he doesn't give a damn. And Uranagi caught up into the Anaconda Vice. The Vice is in. The Vice is locked in. The Tribal Chief has nowhere to go and no Samoan Werewolf to help. It is all Heyman. And oh man, Roman Reigns kicking out of that one for literally kicking out of it, finding a way to get out of it. And Reigns now, maneuver after maneuver, doing any and everything here tonight. And Roman, oh my God, slamming him down right on the knee. This is absolutely devastating here tonight. This one is definitely telling the story that we were talking about in the early ons. Looks to hit him with something big there, but Punk says no. Big kick there by Punk, but Roman says no and a big headbutt. You see the more and more Roman Reigns, or the more and more CM Punk does the Roman Reigns. Reigns either has an answer, or Reigns ends up reversing because he knows it was coming. He learns and adapts so quickly in the squared circle. And you see Reigns looking to choke out Punk, but Punk fighting back, bouncing off of the ropes, and a big takedown there. Double axe handle takedown there by the best in the world, CM Punk, as these two men are absolutely killing it here tonight in San Juan, Puerto Rico at Unforgiven. And oh man, Punk picking up the Tribal Chief. Big boot by CM Punk, and Punk now lining up Roman, and oh! This has got to be the first time in a very long time that I can say, the first time in a very long time I gotta say that I have seen Roman Reigns go through this much in a match just to tell a story. As Reigns now hears those voices and hits the Superman Punch, and San Juan is on their feet from the ancestors. The spear by Reigns. Roman looking at Punk with disappointment. These two men killing each other, and Reigns laying them out. He says, "This is for you." Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the 2024 King of the Ring and new WWE Champion, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more as we are out. I love you guys, and I'll see you then. What? What the hell? No! What is this? The Rock! The Rock is here! Holy shit! We are supposed to be off the air right now! Dwayne! The Rock Johnson is here in San Juan, Puerto Rico! What the hell? Roman looks as shocked as us, as he looks like he's seen a ghost for the first time ever in Universe Mode history. The Great One is face to face with the WWE Champion. Oh my God! This is the next chapter for Roman's reign. He won the title. He's King of the Ring. He's head of the table. Or maybe that last question should get put into just that, a question. Listen to the aura coming off the roof here tonight at Unforgiven as Roman Reigns is staring face to face, toe to toe with the Great One. Thank you, everybody. We love you, and good night.